Okay, good morning, guys. I thought today I would speak about something a little more serious than what I usually talk about, right? This is not scripted. This is not what I usually do, which is make fun of make fun of things. But I thought I'd talk to all the people who have just started making like YouTube videos, like myself, right? Okay, let's start off why I began making these. This video today that I'm going to be talking about, and it's more about getting started on YouTube from a perspective like mine, where you've just started. It's not like those YouTube channels that try and help people grow. This is more like coming from someone who's actually at the bottom, and he's still not sure. He being me is still not sure what he wants to do with this. But I thought I'd give anyone who's interested a perspective on what happens from the very bottom. My name's Matthew. My channel name is It's Rose. It's nice to meet all of you. I figured that I would talk about why I decided to start doing YouTube. I've been watching YouTube since the inception of it, essentially. I think it started in like 2005 or something. And I started watching it around 2006 when all that was on the platform were like anime music videos. I don't know if any of you have seen any of those. I don't know how old you are. But if you were there at like the birth of YouTube, that's pretty much all that was on the platform. And I've never really thought about ever doing YouTube, right? I never ever thought I would make these kind of videos. But here we are, 2025, what's that, 20 years later? And I finally decided to jump on the bandwagon. Why I even started doing this? And it's not really for money or anything like that, but it's actually just become kind of a passion project for me. I'm not in this to get any sort of fame or money or anything like that. But I did want to do this mainly to start off trying to connect with people in another way, because normally I'm not really that social and it's hard for me to do that kind of stuff. I don't actually have to go and socialize. I can just look like in a camera, talk to whoever's down the lens, and so on. So it's like socially antisocial, I guess. If your goal is to get monetized and get paid, then this video is not for you. I don't have the advice for you. I don't know. I'm still at the like very bottom. I mean, I'll probably clip to you exactly how many views and subscribers I've got, which is not much, like at all. Like almost, it's like this, it's like 0, 0, 0 plus like 5 subscribers and barely any views on the videos that I make anyway, which I think I made about 5 now. So that's kind of gives you an indication of what my expertise level is with YouTube. But you know, it's been pretty fun so far. I don't know why I even decided that I liked doing this. I just saw it one day and I was like, you know what? Why not? This will be a good way to do something creative, because I like creativity. I like to play like instruments. You might be able to see the guitar in there. I also need to pick me up another keyboard because I like to play piano as well. So I've always kind of been like creatively inclined, I suppose. This is like a new avenue for me. I don't know how to make videos. I don't know how to edit videos. I don't know how to do any of this. I think I've done this for like 2 months now, and it's hard. So when people see people on YouTube and then they get paid lots of money and stuff like that.
How hard is it to sit in front of a camera and make videos and get paid lots? It's a hard job.
But if you've never done any of this before, like me, I've never really even been comfortable in front of cameras. It's a bit guilted. I don't even know how to fix this tripod. Do I need to like tighten it or something? So people who just view these things and look at people like, how is that hard? It's actually pretty hard. Especially if you're starting from zero, like nothing, to trying to learn how to talk in front of a camera, figuring out how to film things, scripting ideas for like videos, and learning how to edit that. That's like all of it, right? And if your actual goal is to become like a content creator full time and quit your job, if you actually try it, it's a lot harder than people think. Me deciding to do this is actually really, really, really big. And it's hard. It's still hard. But even with the small amount of videos I've made, they've been difficult. I've had time constraints because I'm busy during the week with work, and I have a life to attend to as well. So, like we all do, it makes it hard to have time. So I literally only get one day to do this. Every Sunday, I try to make a video. I get this one day to like film, to edit, and to post it, to try and keep up like the 1 day a week video schedule. For me myself, yeah, I'm trying to stay consistent by uploading consistent videos weekly, at least one. For me, that's hard. It's hard to get the time to do that. Like everybody everywhere, I need more time. Even if I had one extra day, because then I'd have that time to make it better, and I'd also have a bit of time to keep to myself. Because for me, I'm a very big gamer. I like to game, and I like to watch anime and stuff. I haven't really been doing that because I've been focused on doing this. I like doing this. I like the process. I probably should have mentioned this before in like not so much tips, but advice from a fellow zero YouTuber. You have to enjoy it if you want to keep going in the long term. Because for me, I've had to like sacrifice other things in my time off just to do this. And if you think to yourself, well, I really want to do this, but I don't really want to give up some of the things that I already do, then maybe it's not something you really want to do. Like you might want to do it, but if you can't give yourself the time investment to do it, especially if you're looking to make a career out of doing this, then you need to really reconsider. Okay, I know I said I'm consistently uploading every week, which I have been. And I know I also said previously that monetary goals and getting monetized and stuff wasn't actually my intention, which is true. But I also have this idea in my head that I kind of want to see if I can do it. It's like a goal of mine. I kind of want to see, am I good enough to do this? Because apparently, according to all these YouTube gurus, anyone can make a YouTube channel. Anyone can do this if they just put in the hard work and improve and all that. So I accept your challenge, YouTubers. I accept it. I'm not going to give up. And I'm going to let these videos hold myself accountable each time. So if I can get one out a week, that's what I'm going to do. Am I going to keep doing it? Yeah, I'm going to keep doing it. And I think you all need to ask yourself the same thing. If you want to make a living out of this, you need to see if it will fit into your lifestyle to do it. And if not, if you'll be willing to rearrange your life or maybe even sacrifice some things in your life to do it. Because that's what it takes. I mean, I've only done it for like 2 months, right? I feel like I'm talking out of my ass at this point. Why would any of you, why would you take advice from someone who has no subscribers and has no audience? But that's it. I'm starting from the bottom, like Drake said. I'm still here. I'm still at the bottom. The needle's moved from like here to here. This is the needle. And if this is 0, then this will be me. Yeah, it's a big commitment. As I stated before, I don't play much video games at all anymore, which I kind of miss. And I don't watch many shows anymore. I don't feel like I've lost all that much, because at the end of it, when I create the video, even if it's a bad video, or even if it's not that great, I still feel like I accomplished something out of it. I feel like, yeah, I did this, right? I went from beginning to end. I thought of the concept, I executed it. Posting videos online isn't easy. Even after you do it, it's still like a scary thing. Anybody potentially, saying things you might not like, whether it's about your content or your appearance or whatever it is. The good thing about being unknown is that no one's going to really do that to you. When you're at the bottom, you get time to improve these things. That kind of scrutiny, public scrutiny, only really comes once people know who you are. Would I suggest doing YouTube to people? The purpose of this video wasn't really to persuade people to do this. I think that it's a worthwhile thing to do, even if no one watches it, even if there is nobody watching you, or there's no traction whatsoever. You start out for 2 months and you make a few videos, right? I think what I'm saying is great. I think my video is good. Why is nobody watching it? Then you might think to yourself, why do I even bother doing this? If that happens like multiple times in a row, like has to me, like my last 3 videos got pretty much nothing. My advice would be just think about the things that are good about that. Think about it this way. No one watched the views. No one watched the videos. Why? Why didn't they watch? And then maybe use it as a platform to be like, oh, okay, maybe they didn't like this. Maybe it's this. It gives you room to experiment. The reason I would suggest you keep doing it is because doing this helps you with other things. It has, like, you can take the skills you've learned here and you can apply it to other areas of your life. Example, you start off doing this for a couple months and you learn how to edit pretty well. If you keep improving that, if you decide later on, I don't really want to be on the camera and do YouTube, you still have learned skills like editing, so you may be able to pursue an avenue down there. You might find that you like editing videos, and if you get good enough, you can edit for other YouTubers who are like successful, and you could make money that way. Another benefit I see, it builds confidence in yourself, or at least it has for me. Like someone who doesn't really like to speak publicly at social events, I'm just like a pariah. If you know me in real life, unless I really know who you are, I'm probably not going to say much to you. I'll just be like, oh, hi. That's about the extent you're going to get from me. Doing this, it's kind of like real stark. How do I explain this? It creates, like, it helps to improve that aspect of your life. If you are like me and you're an introverted person, you have the comfort of talking to a camera and not to people directly, but you are still talking to people. But it just kind of takes the face-to-face interaction out of the equation, so it helps to make it a little easier to bridge to bridge the divide, and then that could potentially cross over. Build yourself more confidence in your actual life. Like, this is actual life, but you know what I mean? Like from you on YouTube, then into you in actual face-to-face. You know what I mean? Try not to swear. maybe you say hi to people on like the train more, or maybe you smile more, or maybe you can compliment people, or maybe you can hold a conversation better. It has crossover appeal. That's the term, crossover application. That's what I was looking for. There are benefits to doing this. You can learn stuff, you can feel more confident with yourself, but it's also like a sense of accomplishment for me. It's starting to like develop for me where I have a tendency to do things and then just, quit. I'll do something for like, 6 months, something like that, and like, it's getting a little hard. I'll see myself out. Unless I really enjoy them, that tends to be my default go-to. But this, I really enjoy doing this, and it is difficult. It's also pushing me to keep doing it. I want to see myself improve. I want to see if I can build an audience with people who share the same things as me. Like, not just the negative aspects, not just the whole roasts and all the other videos where I make fun of people, but just like generally, I just want to build like a connection with people. So if I were to say for you to start a channel or to start posting content on whatever platform you choose, my first thing would be do it. Just do it. But if you want to make it something else, if you want to try and get further, then you need to have a little sit down with yourself or your family or whatever, whoever matters to you, and be like, wow, is this feasible which is what I don't think enough of these YouTube gurus even state. They're just like, yeah, you should do it. You should just do it. Just get out, start creating, and then, you'll learn, you get better, you keep going, even if you suck. They never really state in these videos whether you should do it or not. Full disclosure, I thought YouTube was easy. I thought it was just, yep, okay, I'll just grab this, I'll put it there, I'll just film, and then the views will roll in, and then, that's it. Turn the camera off, done. There's a lot more to it than that. I've really developed an appreciation for it. I think that people who do well at this now, even if it's like not well by Mr. Beast standards, where he's like friggin' 400 plus million subscribers and billions of views. I'm talking about maybe some of the smaller ones that aren't, well, compared to me, they're massive, like 50K, 100K. That's good. They managed to successfully build a dedicated audience to watch them. And even if I personally don't like them, that doesn't mean other people don't. Yeah, I've definitely grown to appreciate how hard it actually is, even if it doesn't look like that. Even if all it looks like to anybody watching, that all we're doing is sitting here on a chair, some people playing games, some people, doing whatever it is, your tutorials about how to make a tree house or how to cut wood. It's hard. It's a hard thing. It's not easy. I thought it was, and stark reality is like, no. Sort of like, elite level sports people. That sounds so dumb. Sports people, athletes. They just play sport, or they just kick a ball around. But nah, there's a lot of training that goes into that, lots and lots, and most people don't make it. So you got to think to yourself next time. Like, this is for me too. I mean, I'm a bit of a hater in a lot of my videos, but for anyone who's like me, next time you decide to think, all they do is play video games on a camera or whatever. Or he's just sitting here with his dumb head on, talking about how nobody watches his videos. Just think about that it's not actually as easy as you think. There's a lot more to it that people don't realize. Yeah, I never realized all this. I never thought about writing for videos or time commitments or getting better at talking on camera. None of that comes up. Takeaways from this video? It's been pretty long-winded. Apologies for that. This is not the style of video I usually do, but I thought it'd be a little more real today, a little less exaggeratedly angry. Well, it's not really exaggerated. I do actually believe that a lot of the things that I say in those videos are kind of my viewpoint. They're just pushed in a way where it's supposed to be funny. And it's supposed to be funny with an element of truth to it. A bit of banter. It's just a bit of insults. I'm going delirious making this video. I don't think anyone's going to sit here for like 20 minutes and listen to me complain about how YouTube is hard when I've only done it for like 2 months. Maybe people would appreciate the perspective of somebody who's from the bottom and still there. I don't think there's enough videos or enough people talking about what it's actually like, what the struggle is like to start from zero. A lot of people start, they make a video like, oh, hi, this is my YouTube channel. I'm going to be talking about makeup or games or whatever it is they talk about. But then they don't really elaborate too much along the journey as to how they're going. I'd give my 2 cents and throw my head in the ring there. Just to, I need a haircut. I mean, that's pretty obvious. Now that I threw my hat on the ground, I think I want to go get my hat back because my hair looks bloody terrible. Look at that, it looks like I just got out of bed. I don't know if you can see it. Jesus. Oh, messy. So I'm going to do everyone a favor and get my hat back. Because it's only over there, but thought I'd throw it off comedic effect, and now it's a big fail. So, come here. I feel like I've been sitting here talking for like, how long now? And if anyone's actually still watching this, then wow. appreciate it, because maybe you're in the same circumstance as me. Maybe you're in slightly ahead of me, or maybe you're at like ground zero where you're like ready to take off in the YouTube rocket and just haven't. I don't know how rockets work. Maybe you just haven't taken off yet. What would I suggest for people? What's my real advice that I would give to any of you thinking of any of you thinking of what you just want to do? Just start. Just start doing it. And if you've got something to say it. Just keep in mind that it's not always going to be the easiest. You're not going to see the numbers that you want, and you probably won't see them for a long time. I mean, I get excited if I see a couple of people watch a video of mine and it goes up a little bit. Somebody actually watched it. And I'm hoping they're not just like clicking on it and, this sucks, and then they get off, It's like, you didn't even give it a chance. But I think that's just kind of how the game is. One piece of advice I do like from YouTube gurus is each video is like a new chance for everyone to discover you. I do like that. If your last one failed, right, then it's just like, maybe this one won't. Maybe this one will do it. Maybe this one will skyrocket. I'm still on the ground. but maybe for you it will be quicker. I don't know. It's never a guaranteed thing. It's always like a combination of dedication, consistency, and maybe a little bit of luck. I mean, I don't think I hear enough YouTubers say that too, like enough those help channels. They say all these things that it's not luck, but I kind of think a little bit has to do with luck. And then once you get the luck, then it's how you utilize the luck, right? Once you get, this did this, and then like maybe I can capitalize on this. If you can capitalize on all opportunities, like in business, then maybe that's when it becomes something greater. Your final advice, just start. Just start, and if you're going to continue, try and make it so people know who you are. That's really your only strength, your only defining feature that makes you unique. And you may not think that you are interesting or whatever, because I certainly don't. There's probably somebody, or at least other people, who think that where you are and what you do and how you live your life is more interesting than theirs. Everyone lives a different life. No one lives the exact same. People like seeing things through different perspectives. The difference is what makes somebody unique, and everyone is different in that regard. Everyone has different experiences. Everyone has different skills. Everyone does things a little different. They live different lives. I mean, probably take out their rubbish bins different. Bring your unique perspective. And I should probably heed my own advice, because I don't really do that on my YouTube channel. But I do have my own. I do have a different life experience. I'm not you. I'm not any of you. I am me. And me is good. Anyway, I think I should probably wrap this up. I've been rambling incoherently now for what seems to be about an hour. But yeah, it was just a quick video about me starting YouTube, why I kind of started YouTube, and whether I think other people should start it. So if you want to do it, do it. If not, then just keep watching. There ain't no judgment over these ways. Alright, bye.